And welcome back to the Romney Center here in McAllen, Texas, where we have the second place endgame facing off against the Mavericks. Both squads right now in the top 8. Both squads more than likely will be making it to the finals tournament. So some final discussions here from the refs here with the players. Just making sure everybody's on the same page right now. All these games mean something right now. And now Mustangs with the 6th place seed. It's the top 8 that end up getting into the playoffs. Endgame right now sitting at number 2. We have a player tying her shoe. So we have a few All-Stars that are playing right now. A couple on the Endgame side and one on the Mustang side. On the Endgame side, All-Stars right now for this season are Priscilla Trevino and Caitlin Gutierrez. And for the Mustangs, we have Grecia Betancourt. First point's going to go to the Mustangs. Now the Endgame, they've solidified their number 2 spot. I mean, win or lose, they got their spot. There's another point for the Mavericks. And I got to correct this here. They're actually the Mustangs, not the Mavericks. It's the first point for the endgame. Point. Endgame. Mustangs with the point. Now they have 3. Four points for the Mustangs. Three points. Endgame. Right now, every win or loss means something for the Mustangs. They are fighting for the 5th and 6th place spot. It's going to go point Mustangs. So this game means a little bit more to the Mustangs. The end game, of course, win or lose, they've already gotten the 2nd place spot. Six points to 3. Now, if the Mustangs can pull off this victory here, that would be a big upset 4 points now for Endgame. Endgame looking a little bit short-staffed today. They don't have their heavy hitters. It's going to go point Mustangs. Yeah, we don't have Mel Salinas here today, which is usually their dominant hard hitter. Ball's kept alive, but he goes out of bounds. That's going to be point Endgame. Endgame with 5. Mustangs 7. Great job by Endgame there. They now have 6 points and they're trailing by 1. Point Endgame. Point Endgame. They now take the lead. Nine points to 7. Endgame. Ten points now for Endgame. They now lead by 3. You know, and although the Endgame don't have their heavy hitter here in Mel, they still play very well. A lot of chemistry, and they are expected to win this game. However, the Mustangs are playing very hard, and they are playing for a reason here. They are definitely fighting for that 5th place spot. Let's see what ends up happening here. And there's a point. That was Grecia Betancourt from the Mustangs. Puts the 8th point on the board for them. And the ball just quite doesn't make it to the other side. 11 points Endgame. A little bit too hard on that. It's going to go point Mustangs. They're trailing by 2. Great job, Mustangs there. Great ball placement. They're now trailing by 1. Point Endgame. Point endgame. That's their 13th point. Point endgame. That's 14 for them. Point Mustangs. Mustangs hanging in there. They are down by 3 points only. Mustangs with the 15th point now. There's 16 points now for the end game. Point. Mavericks, Mustangs. Mustangs with the point, now trail by 3 again. That's going to be point end game. 17-13. Point end game. Now with a 5-point lead, 18-13. They don't get it across, and the Mustangs with their 14th point now. Point Mustangs. Mustangs now with their 15th point. That's going to be 19 points for Team Endgame. Out of bounds. Down by 3. Mustangs really need to go on a little bit of a run here. "17 points, Mustangs." Endgame, 20 points. All gets across the net. That's going to be points for Endgame. That is a doubles call. "22 points now for Endgame. "23 points for Endgame. They have now a 6-point lead. It's not looking good for the Mustangs on this set. "24 points, Endgame." Timeout called. Timeout called by the Mustangs. 24 points to 17. Now, I don't know if I agree with the timeout call here. I do get why it is called. You know, you want to kill the momentum of the other team. Might have been better called when there was 22 or 23 points. On the 24th point, being down by 4, 5, 6, 7 points. You know, it's already a tough situation. You know, this is where you kind of look towards the next set, right? You know, regroup for the next set, get off on a good start, and try to take the victory in the next set. But we'll see how this plays out. You know, timeout could have helped them here. There's a point for the Mustangs. And there's the final point for the end game. That ends the set. They take a 1-0 set lead. And with that, we are going to go to commercial break. And we are back. The end game just took a 1-0 lead as far as sets goes. They won 25-18 their first set here. You know, Endgame is the second place seed. They're not playing with all of their heavy hitters today, but they still are favored to win this game. Mustangs playing for a fifth place seeding. So the win would mean more to the Mustangs today, but they have lost their first set. And there we have the ball going back and forth. First point is going to go to Endgame. Mustangs with their first point. Point's going to go to the Mustangs. Looks like a doubles call or some kind of violation. Point end game. 2-2 game right now. Point end game. Great kill shot there. Point end game. 4-2. And that will be a point for the Mustangs. Five points to 3 end game. point endgame. They got the 6 points to 3 now. That's going to be a point for the Mustangs. They now have 4 points. Rauda keeps it alive. And good job by the Mustangs there on that one. They're now trailing by 1 point. Point Mustangs. Mustangs now tie the game 6-6. There's the pass. Great placement of that ball. That's going to be 7-6 end game. Blocked. Blocked by number 5 on the Mustangs. Mustangs now tie the game 7-all. End game, 8 points. Eight points all, Mustangs. Mustangs now take the lead, 9-8. That's end game with their 9th point. Points are just going back and forth here. No one's been able to go on any particular run at the moment. It's just the point goes back and forth. That's what it's looking like. Every single set, every single serve, it's a point back and forth. Just like so. Another point for the Mustangs. Okay, so we got 2 points in a row here for the Mustangs. They hold a 2-point lead Obviously, if they can win this set, they will take the match to the third and final set. There's Usili with the pass. Caitlin drops the bomb with the kill there. 10 points, endgame. Now the Mustangs managed to put 2 points in a row on the board. Let's see if endgame can match that energy. No. And that's a trombone moment. That's going to be point for the Mustangs. They got 12 now. Good job endgame there. They got 11 points now on the board. Point endgame. Endgame now has tied the game. Great job by Grecia. The save and puts it over the net. That's going to give them 13 points. They regain the lead. It's only by 1 right now. They're just hanging on in there. Great placement, great awareness by Caitlin there. That's some veteran leadership there. They get the 13th point, tying the game again. I feel like a broken record here just saying tie game constantly. As you can see, Rauda. And that will be another trombone moment. Giving away easy points here to the Mustangs. Mustangs now with 14 points. So we have endgame now, 14 points, and it's a tie game. Mustangs with 15 points now. That's going to be a point for the end game. They've now managed to tie the game again. And there's the setup. Point for the Mustangs. Mustangs now with 16. All right, and there is Grecia with the serve. Caitlin doesn't get it across the net. Mustangs now with 17 points. 17 to 15. And the save attempt was there, but not good enough. Endgame now takes a point there. They are trailing by 1 point. Endgame really just wants to close the show here. They know that if they can win this set, it's game over. Mustangs, if they manage to win, we will go to the third set. And there's Priscilla Trevino, a little bit too strong. That's going to be the 18th point now for the Mustangs. The Mustangs hold a 2-point lead. Mustangs playing hard right now. They know that a win would mean so much for them right now as far as seeding goes. That's another point for the Mustangs. 19-16. Timeout is called now by Team Endgame. And I want to remind everybody that today's game is brought to you by 76 Bar and Kitchen. 76 Bar and Kitchen is in Uptown McAllen. It is the hottest restaurant right now in Hidalgo County. If you haven't gone there, you have to check it out. The food's amazing. The nightlife there is amazing during the week and on the weekends as well. Once again, 76 Bar and Kitchen. So in this timeout, Endgame is hoping to regroup here. They're down by 3 points. They know that if they want to close the door on this team, they got to win this set. If not, they breathe life into these Mustangs, and they'll go to the third set and risk it all. And here we go with the serve. There's a setup. Yuxili Rauda spikes it across. And that's another point for the Mustangs. The Mustangs are on a roll right now. They are leading now by 4 points. It's an instant point for Endgame, it looks like. Looked to be a violation. Priscilla Trevino on the serve. And that's another point for Endgame. Endgame now down by 2 points. And Endgame, of course, with their 19th point. Now with their 20th point. So Endgame has now gone on a run. They've tied the game. And this is why they're the second place seed, of course, because at any given moment, they can just turn it on. And now they have regained the lead, 21-0. They had been down by 4 points. And now they are on a 5-0 run to take the lead. Timeout called by the Mustangs. Very smart call, hoping to kill the momentum of the end game. And we'll see if they manage to do that. We see that the Mustangs are regrouping right now, trying to put together a strategy. I'm sure that they're telling themselves, hey, look, we had a 4-point lead right now. We needed to keep our foot on the gas. We'll see what happens when they come out. Once again, today's game is brought to you by 76 Bar and Kitchen. Also, Be Healthy Fit. Transportes Vega, NOXX, and Bettis Trucking, LLC. Proud sponsors of the Mustangs today. Also, there's G-Force Roofing, sponsors of Endgame. G-Force Roofing. And here come the Endgame. Back and forth action here. They both want this set. And that's going to go out. Oh, it's called in. It's called in. They call it in, so that's going to go point end game. End game now with 22 points. And there's a block. Point for the Mustangs. And there we have the Mavericks with yet another point. I think they tied the game now. 22-22. There's a setup. Grecia can't save it there. It's going to be a point for the end game. End game now at 23. There's the setup. Spike. And that's point for the Mustangs. The Mustangs tie the game. The Mustangs lost the last set. So it's very important for them if they win this set. They will take it to the third and final set if they can manage the win here. There's Caitlin. Does not get the point. Mustangs now on point number 24. One more point and they close the door here on endgame. There's the pass. Mustangs playing with a ton of momentum right now. Blocked. Great block by the Mustangs. There's Caitlin. Hits it out of bounds. That is the point. That gives the Mustangs the set victory. Now they are tied 1-1. Amazing performance right now by the Mustangs. They're taking it to the third set, and we're going to go to commercial break in a bit here. And we're back. So ladies and gentlemen watching at home, the end game hold the second place spot. They are facing off against the Mavericks, against the Mustangs, who hold the number 6 spot. And they are tied 1 set apiece. The Mustangs trying to pull off a huge upset today. We'll see if they can manage to do it. So the end game right now, the second place end game right now, facing off against the number 6 Mustangs. Mustangs are looking to pull off an upset. We'll see if that happens today against the end game. The end game don't think it's going to happen, but we will see. Right now we have both teams getting ready. So it's going to be the first team to get to 15 points. That will be the winner of this set. Remember, you also have to win by 2. Getting their rotations ready. Game ball is coming in. And it'll be the Mustangs that get the ball first, ready to serve. Yeah. And there's a serve. Priscilla Trevino puts it up. Yuxili Rauda gets it across the net. And it's in. That's going to be the first point going to Endgame. Endgame now takes the lead 1-0. They draw first blood. There's the serve. It goes out. Second point for Endgame. Endgame now leading 2-0. There's the pass. Caitlin spikes it across. The ball is still in play. Mustangs with the first point. Endgame still winning 2-1 right now. Mustangs getting ready to serve. There's the pass. Caitlin spiking it across. There's Grecia. Mustangs hit it back. There's another pass by Yuxili Rauda. And the ball is still kept alive by the Mustangs. Who wants this set more? That's what it's going to come down to. And he goes out of bounds. Point Endgame. Endgame still maintaining their lead 3-1. Remember, it is 1st to 15 right now. Endgame getting ready to serve. And there it is. Gets across the net. Ball's hit back. And that is a point for the Mustangs. Mustangs now have 2 points. And the Mustangs get another point. They tie the game. Right now, it's a battle of who wants this game more. And the Mustangs have just managed to tie the game. 3-all. There's the pass by Yuxili Rauda. Caitlin puts the smack down. And that's going to be point. End game. There's Yuxili Rauda on the serve. And that's going to be a trombone moment. Mustangs get the point. So the Mustangs now with the lead, 4-3. There's the pass by Grecia. Spike. Ball still kept alive. Priscilla Trevino hits it across. There's the pass again by Yuxili. These girls are playing hard on both sides. Mustangs get yet another point. They are leading now 5-4. And wow, the ball's just going back and forth. All we're seeing is some back and forth action. And Caitlin with the kill ties the game. Remember, it's the first team to get to 15 points. You also have to win by 2. So it is the third set. This is basically overtime for volleyball. Caitlin gets blocked. Caitlin with the pass. Priscilla Trevino gets it across. But the Mustangs fight back, and they take the lead again. There's the serve. Yuxili with the pass. Priscilla Trevino with the hard spike. Another pass. What a great passer in Yuxili Rauda. Ball's still alive. Wow, what a great save. Another point for the Mustangs. This is a dogfight. So the Mustangs now up by 2. Another point for the Mustangs. You can feel the excitement right now with the Mustangs because they know that they are the 6th place team facing off against the 2nd place team. And it's getting closer and closer to an upset. What a spike. That's going to be point for the end game. The end game needed a point to kill the momentum there because the momentum was favoring the Mustangs heavily. They're now down by 2. Point, end game. End game down by 1 point. There's team captain Caitlin Gutierrez, hits it across. What a great save. It does not get across. Mustangs with yet another point. Now leading by 2. And there's Grecia Betancourt, one of the selections for the All-Star game here at Texas Valley Sports. Grecia, just too much strength on that one. Esmer Cedillo with the serve. Goes out of bounds, just giving away some free points. Now again, a loss does not do anything to the end game. They still maintain their second place spot. But this game means everything for the Mustangs when they're fighting for seeding. So a hungrier Mustangs team right now, winning 11-8. Correction, winning 12-8. Timeout called by Endgame. Yes. All right, so Endgame coming back from their timeout, regrouping. The Mustangs have taken the Endgame to the brink right now. And the Mustangs do not execute on the serve. Free point for the Endgame. Endgame now down. Endgame now down by 1. Correction, Endgame down by 3. Point, Endgame. 10 points now for Endgame. Endgame now down by 2. Remember, it's whoever can get to 15 first, and you also have to win by 2. It's Priscilla Trevino on the serve. There's the pass by Uxili. Point, Endgame. I tell you what, Uxili's having an all-star performance today with her passes. Passes are so underrated in this game. And Uxili's definitely been doing that all set long right now. All game long right now. There's the hard spike. Uxili again with another great pass. Sealy hits it across, and that is a point for Endgame. Now down by 1 point. Mustangs is a team that has definitely has been very much improved throughout each game. They're going to be dangerous when they hit the playoffs. It's another point for the Mustangs. We got a 2-point lead now. Actually, a 1-point lead. Looks like 13 all right now. Yeah. There's, oh, just giving away free points right now. This could be the potential match point right now. That's going to go points. End game. Now remember, it's whoever gets to 15 first. However, you have to win by 2 points. You have to win by 2 points, but you could also reach the cap. Cap is 20 points. Grecia tosses it over. There's a block. End game, 15 points. (15-14) right now. End game could finish them off right now. They don't. It is a 15-all game right now. Right now we're seeing a game of who wants it more. Mustangs are playing their hearts out right now. They're going to be real dangerous in the playoffs if they're keeping up with number 2 right now. Point, end game. End game now 1 point away from taking a victory. Point, Mustangs. 16 all right now. Mustangs now taking the lead, 17-16. They are 1 point away from pulling off probably the upset of the season. Upset of the season right now was Flamio Hotman beating the Longhorns. But this would take the cake if they win. And there it is. The Mustangs take the whole victory. Number 6 beating number 2 today. Congratulations to the Mustangs, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Have a great day.